Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm not doing a pull list video this week because I only got two books coming out this week, so I decided to go to the comic shop today instead of tomorrow, and I got some pretty good scores. So let's start with a few of last week's books that I didn't pick up but then I read them and decided I wanted them. So we'll show those, and yeah. And I guess, yeah, you'll see, I got some back issues, some pretty good deals. Okay, so here we got Superman number 33. This is the second issue of the Jeff Johns, John Romita Jr. run. I wasn't going to continue to pull the series, but like look at that cover. It's an awesome cover. And I read the issue, and I'm going to stick with this for a while, at least for the first arc. What's that one? And I picked up another copy of Trees number 1. Just because I only had the one copy, and I really like the series, and I think it can go. I think it could go somewhere. So, because I picked up an extra copy because I like the series, and I would never want to sell any of my issues. But now I've got an extra one, so if I ever want to sell one, if it's ever worth it to sell it, then I can. And yeah, this is actually why I decided to go to the shop today. Last week I was there. He had 15 or 20 copies of these on the shelf. This is Life with Archie number 36. This is the Fiona Staples variant. I don't know why I didn't pick it up right away, because I'm a huge Fiona Staples fan and I pretty much get whatever I can of hers. But it's just because I glanced at the cover and it didn't wow me or nothing. I was like, forget it. But so yeah, I saw like 15 of them at the shop yesterday, and I passed on it. And then I get home and I see on eBay that they're going for like $10. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm such an idiot. So I went today, and he still has like 15, 20 copies. I just grabbed two. One for me, one maybe to flip. I don't know. If anything Fiona Staples, at least right now, is going to appreciate. At least for now. And then I grabbed this one too. This is the Life with Archie number 37. It's the Alex Ross variant. Great cover. Like, Jughead looks awesome, but the creepiness on these, like especially on this is Veronica, right? I don't know if they're. I think this is Veronica. So creepy. I wonder how long it takes Alex Ross to paint these covers. Like, and does he? Are these painted? Are these hand painted, or is it done on computer like most of the other comics? If anyone knows, let me know. And here we got Batman Eternal number 16. I picked this up and I got it out of the bag and board because I just wanted to show you. The reason I picked this one up was because I actually probably should have got the other one, the one prior to this one. If you've read Batman number 28, or if you know about it, that's the first appearance of Harper Row as Bluebird. And I think that's what she's called, and it's set in the future. It was like a preview kind of. And so this is, I picked it up because of this, because she puts this little mask on. It's Harper Row, and she just wears this mask. So I'm like, it's kind of like a first time in continuity that she's wearing the mask. But I actually think it was in the issue prior to this, in issue 15, where it first happened. So yeah, but that's why I picked that one up. Silly little reason. I read these books and then, stuff jumps out at me. I'm like, I kind of feel like I should have that. And then this one, it's Future's End number 12. Again, I'm reading this series, but I'm not buying it. I borrow it off friends or whatever and read theirs. So these panels here, they're set 35 years in the future. And I'm not, spoilers. I'm not going to look. Alright, it's Joker, 35 years in the future. He's in some sort of prison and they're feeding him this goop. And yeah, so major spoilers coming up here, folks. So yeah, there's Joker again. So this is why I picked it up, because this is the first time he's appeared since he fell off the cliff in Death of the Family. Somehow he has his face back on. I don't know. Okay, so here's the major spoiler. Major spoiler. If you don't want to be spoiled, don't look. So if you can tell there. So we got Batman, he's missing an arm. And, you know, Joker's imprisoned kind of or whatever. We got Lobo there and Frankenstein. Frankenstein's got, look at Frankenstein. He's got fucking, what's her name? Amethyst's face grafted onto his chest. And yeah, so somehow Joker got his face back. Like, if this is even the Joker, right? So yeah, so that's why I picked that one up. Really, I was like blown away when I read it, and I was really excited for it, so I went and picked it up. And then here we got to make the Spider-Man number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk. I read the issues. She was actually kind of an intriguing character. You know, that's why I think it's good. Like, I mean, I enjoy reading the current issues. I like knowing what's going on in the universes, in the Marvel and DC universes. But you know, if you want to get first appearances and stuff like that cheap, you know, that's the best time to do it when they first come. I mean, I guess sometimes you can get them cheaper after a few months or whatever. But you know, I read the books, and then, you know, this character appears for the first time, and if I like that character, I'll pick up that book. I mean, really, like, there's first appearances every week, guys. Like, there's probably multiple first appearances every single week, so you can't get everything, and you don't need to get everything. So I just get what I like, characters that I like, stuff that's cool to me, you know, like this, you know, the first time I see Joker again in DC, that's why I picked it up, just because it's just little things, right? So that's why I recommend, I mean, it's great to read these books, but also, like, if you're just looking for speculation type stuff, you know, even if you know what's going on, you know who's coming out and stuff, then you can get that stuff. Like that first, you know, Joker's Daughter 3D cover from a year ago or whatever. Because I knew it was coming out, and I was harassing my store for it. That's why I got it for cover. Anyway, moving on. This one picked up off the wall at the shop. I picked it up because I sold my other copy. Regretted selling my other copy, but I sold the other one for 20, and now I picked this up for 10. And it's in, you know, perfect shape, so I'm glad to have it back. Regretted selling it. And these are all from the same shop. These pretty much everything here is from the same. Well, it's from 2 shops, but so this one I got because I forget who it was that showed it in their video, but this is the, what is it? The first, it's you know, Tales of the Green Lantern Corps Annual number 2. It's the first mention of Blackest Night or something like that. Excuse me, I need a drink. Yeah, it's the first time Blackest Night or something like that's mentioned. I was just like, it was, when the guy was talking about it, it stood out to me, and I thought it sounded cool, so I picked it up. You know, $2.99. I was looking for it, and yeah, it's in, you know, very fine shape. Okay, so now these next 3 books are from all this other stuff was from the big comic shop that I don't usually get my stuff at. These next 3 are from my comic shop down the basement. I go down the basement, and, you know, so this is Batman number 423, and the old guy, he's bagging and boarding stuff, and and I walk down, and he's like, "Hey, you want a job at a comic store?" And I got so excited. I'm like, yes. Oh, and he's like, no, he just was like joking because he's sick of bagging and boarding all these comics, but he's bagging and boarding this, and I'm like, is that gonna be $1? And he's like, yeah, and I'm like, man, that's Todd McFarlane doing Batman, and he's just like, he just didn't say anything. I'm like, all right, and so obviously I grabbed it. I hate this cover. I hate it. I think it's terrible. I don't know. I know a lot of people like it and stuff. I like Todd McFarlane. I just don't like. I get it. I get that you like capes. I don't know. So, but I think it's pretty good book to have, especially for $1. I don't know what these go for. Probably like $5-10 or something like that. But I definitely picked it up. It's in very finest shape. You know, a couple little spine ticks, but nothing major. Not bad. And so yeah, and then here we go on this one, X Factor number 5. This is the first cameo of Apocalypse, $1. This one was in the, he had his big bin of unbagged stuff that he's like, oh, I gotta go through all these, and I just kind of flipped through them really quick. I knew I would find this. Like a couple weeks ago, the guy at the shop told me that he had one downstairs in the bin that hadn't been sorted yet. So I'm like, is this $1 too? And he's like, yeah, these are all bucks. So I'm like, all right, here, put that in a bag and board for me. I'm happy to have it. It's obviously not in fantastic shape. I'm definitely gonna have to upgrade, but for $1, hell yeah. And it's not in bad shape at all. It's in pretty good shape. I'll bring it in close here for you. You know, it's got to be fine. For sure, it's fine. You know, it might even hit the very fine. Just got a bit of some smudging on the cover there. So yeah, before I show you the last two, let me just show this one. You know, this was the last copy they had at that store. It's the double-sized, magazine-sized, you know, $10 book. So the last one they had is still in perfect shape. Nothing really wrong with it. So I grabbed it because these are going for like $20-30. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna flip it right away. I think I'm gonna hang on to it actually. Flip through it. I believe this is like I think this is issues 36 and 37 or something like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna hang on to this one. And okay, so two more books to show you guys then. So that one's done. You know, that's a great score for the week. But how about this one? How about this one for $1? Tales of Teen Titans number 44. This is the first appearance of Nightwing. $1 it cost me. You know, and these books were sitting in that bin for 2 weeks. And just nobody. I mean, like, it's not in fucking great shape or nothing, but it's in fine shape. Like, I've noticed this book. I've got a better copy of this, but I see a lot of copies I see have most of the spine stress is right on the staples. But anyway, and it always kind of like this here, where it's George Lopez's signature. It always just looks like it's some fucking kind of scuff to me. It does not just look like shit. But anyway, this is in like fine shape. $1. So that one I'll probably put up, you know, for $20 or something like that, just to I've already got it. I got a nicer copy. I'll flip this one. Okay, and then my pick of the week, my score of the week, in my opinion, we got Mighty Avengers number 3. It's the M&M variant, M&M and Iron Man. This is I'm pretty sure this would be, you know, Eminem's house from Detroit. Very similar to one of his albums. But yeah, I got this for $5 in the variant bin that was discounted. So yeah, I was just looking for this book for like 2 days now. I mean, I remembered it when it came out, and it was like $50, $75, and I wasn't interested at all. But I saw somebody's video. I think it was, who was it? Was it Tom Ryan maybe? It was someone. Just like yesterday did this video and said that, you know, these were, I mean, I saw a listing, someone was asking for $300 for this, like, give me a break. But looking at the sold listings recently, there's one guy who I guess had a lot of them, and he does them in auctions, and they sell for like between 20 up to like $70. So yeah, it's a good variant to have. I'm happy to have it, and you know, that's what I got for the week. I am expecting an eBay order. Should be getting about 3 orders in this week, so I might do one more video this week. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and take care.